We are back.
And better than ever.
Better than ever. Back here for Father and Son Geek Talk, I guess. We need to come up with a better name for this. All right, Christian, we're talking about the most recent
Doctor Who
episode, the Zygon Invasion. So tell me, can you summarize it real quick? Give me a quick summary.
Zygons are basically terrorists now.
So
terrorizing people. It's basically like ISIS. They're sending videos to the people online and stuff.
Ah, interesting. So you think
it's related to them?
You think the whole episode they're trying to relate those aliens to the terrorists?
Mhm.
Interesting. Yeah, because you couldn't tell. What was tough about that episode, you couldn't really tell who was good, who was bad sometimes, because the Zygons could take on the image and memories and forms and everything of good people, right?
It would probably be a little bit easy. Well, not really the memories, because the old woman in the church was like, I don't remember.
Yeah, she didn't know her son's
favorite
teddy bear and
birthday.
All right,
she didn't really answer.
So let me ask you this. So that's kind of the summary of it. I thought what I didn't like about the episode was that it felt really I know it was a two-parter, but it felt like the first half of a movie where they're giving you all the information, but you're not getting any of the real good action stuff.
Yeah.
You agree with me?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably, when we see both parts together, it will probably be an incredible story. That's what I'm hoping.
What I didn't like is right when the Zygon, who was little Bonnie, the Zygon who was taking form of Clara, was about to shoot the ship with the rocket, and she didn't hit it, it just ended.
So we're definitely giving away spoilers here, so hopefully you've already seen it. If you haven't, then you just found out some information that Clara was bad at the end, but it really wasn't Clara. It was a Zygon.
Raw.
So
the pink blonde.
What do you think about the Doctor now? Okay, this is second season. We're halfway through the second season with a new Doctor. What do you think? Good or bad?
I know that Peter Capaldi actually does play the guitar. I think it's just a joke.
No, he does play in real life.
I know.
But I don't know. The whole Dr. Disco, I tell you what I think it is. You know how every doctor has kind of their... people talk about the different doctors as having certain personalities.
The second Doctor had a flute.
And then, the flute. And then you had Matt Smith was kind of like the fairy tale, silly doctor.
Mm-hmm. My favorite.
So is this like the rock star doctor?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. And here's what made me think about it. Not just the guitar playing, but remember when he got on the airplane?
Oh.
And he raised his hand, he was like, ah, on the way out. Remember
I liked
that?
when he came on the tank and he was driving in with the guitar in the first episode, just playing it in fireworks and making jokes they will not ever understand until the future or something.
Into the future, yeah. I know it. So, Rockstar Doctor, what do you think? You like Dr. Disco? Did you think that was funny?
A little.
It's funny to me that he kept calling Clara and she wasn't answering the phone.
And what it would say is I'm not available right now. I'm either in a different timeline or in space right now. Call me later.
If I had 137 missed calls from Doctor Who on my phone, I think I'd try to get back to him pretty quick, wouldn't you?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, if you missed the call, you could always text him. You think the doctor takes text messages?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably.
Well, he does have that little encrypted doctor channel they were talking about in the first episode with Missy. The doctor line or something. Forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm confused by your brilliance.
Remember when it had Missy on the computer?
Oh,
That's what it was on.
That was back Matt Smith stuff, wasn't it? So, when Missy showed up.
Yeah, in the season.
To Unit and all that. Yes, I do know what you're talking about. So, Osgood. I liked her a lot.
The eyes.
And I'm glad they brought her back. And I think part of the reason they brought her back,
Wasn't
so
she
many
dead
people
in
were.
The last episode
Yes, so many people were upset that Missy killed her. So I think that's why they brought her back. You know, people have been actually calling for her to be a companion, but I don't. What do you think? Even, let's say she survives these 2 episodes, which we don't know she'll survive.
I don't
Do you think
really
she'll be
like
a companion?
the fact that there's a Zygon, which is her, which they don't know if there's really a.
So we don't know
Zygon,
if right. We don't know if the person
one?
that died, who it is. We don't know if it's the human Osgood or the Zygon Osgood. We don't have any idea.
What I think is like the normal one was the person who had a different pair of clothes than it, except for the scarf, because maybe when a Zygon changes its form, the clothes stay the same, like it's part of their skin or something.
Could be. Now I tell you what I really loved.
The hybrid. I didn't like that.
Oh, I didn't. That wasn't what I was going to say. But so that's how many times has hybrid been mentioned now? So Davros, 3. Davros. What's her name? A Shielder. She was called a hybrid. Or me, yeah. And then now Osgood is kind of, at least he mentioned hybrid. I think he's worried about it. I think he's really worried about this prophecy that Davros made about a hybrid of 2 warrior races. And I'm guessing, based on what Davros says, Davros believes one of those warrior races is a Dalek.
A Dalek Time Lord.
And what do you think the other? Yeah, I would have thought Time Lord, but maybe he's talking Dalek human.
Or Dalek Satan monsters thing. I don't know.
Hey, do you know somebody that was a Dalek human? Clara. Would not that be a weird twist in the whole show if, like, her final episode,
you know what
she
would
goes
be a weird
back?
Twist? I forgot about if they changed this, but in Matt Smith's run, Rory, how he got sucked into the time crack and, like, basically, like, Clara for that one season.
Yeah.
That would be weird if, like, they opened up a Dalek and Rory was in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that would.
I
can't imagine
like
that because
that.
they're gone. You know, they're like old people somewhere in New York City. Remember, that's how they kind of left the show. So I think they're gone. So I don't think that's going to happen. But Clara being a Dalek at the end, and it would all circle back to the first time we saw her.
I wonder
that would be bizarre.
If it would be really painful if you had those little black things right in your head, right here. There's no bone really. And remember how she had those things through your head?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about that? I'm talking about, remember the episode with Matt Smith? I think it was called Asylum of the Daleks, so I may be wrong. When Amy and Rory went to that Dalek planet and Clara was actually a Dalek.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we'll have to go back. She wasn't called, her last name was, instead of being Clara Oswald, it was Oswin, I think was her name in that one.
The Oz's, like the Oz
they
good,
love that.
Oz, it's just weird.
Now one thing I did like about Osgood, is that her name now? I'm totally confused with all the Oz's. Osgood. Yeah.
Is there any more Oz's we should know about? Really?
I liked the scarf. I liked all the Doctor Who paraphernalia she had on. Did you know she had the
mystery? And he said I still wear mystery clothes. I wear mystery underwear.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. I don't think I was waiting for her to laugh or smile. She just totally looked serious with that. That was funny.
Really?
All right, so do you think we'll probably to wrap this thing up? We're getting a little long. What do you think's going to happen? Well, first of all, before we talk about next week, what do you think in terms of some of the folks that have potential? Do you think Clara's dead? Okay, I know she's in that cocoon, but Bonnie says she's dead. Do you really believe it?
I'd say she would have to have a better ending than just dying in the Zygon cocoon.
What about Kate Stewart, the director of Unit? Because remember, she went to Truth or Consequences, New Mexico.
And she's probably in a different pod.
You think she's dead?
She's probably in a different pod. Maybe like the pod goes to their brain and then it kills them.
Yeah, I hope she's not, because I really liked her character too. I think I probably liked her more than Osgood.
She
I
was
her
like
as a recurring character.
Wait, are you talking about Clara?
No.
Oh, okay.
The Unit director.
Clara. I like Clara as a companion more because she knows the Doctor more than any other companion.
So what do you think is going to happen in the next episode? Obviously, the Doctor's probably not going to die in that explosion, would be my guess. I bet he teleports out, or either it misses him somehow. I don't think, I'm with you, I don't think Clara's dead. I don't think Osgood dies with the Doctor in the plane crash.
Teleporting phone. He could teleport to the phone.
Yeah, well, you know, we've seen him kind of disappear before with those things they wear on their wrist, right? So, and he's got the glasses. Who knows what the glasses can do?
What show was that like where it had... I don't think it was a watch, but it was like a time machine sort of thing that was small and golden and green and red.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
What it was called.
All right. Well, good job. Very perceptive with the whole terrorist thing. I think that's probably where they were going with it. I thought that was cool that you picked that up. All right. You want to sign off and tell everybody goodbye?
But before we leave, if you want to see us do a review on anything else, leave a comment, and if we might do a review on that or something like that. I don't know.
Because we do watch other stuff.
Yeah.
Back to the Future has been our newest thing we've been watching, and some other shows.
Took it off of Amazon. Why, Amazon? Why?
All right, we're out of here. Thank you, guys. Bye.